Welcome back, friends. I've got an exciting video for you today. We're going to be looking at a new knife sharpening system, but before that, I do have some exciting news. We are going to be introducing the new Wranglerstar line of toupees available on Amazon. This particular one that I'm wearing is called the Grayson. It's nice, it's kind of sophisticated, but a little bit messy, kind of a little bit fun. So look forward to future announcements on that. All right, with the shameless commerce portion of the video over with, what do we have here? I have no idea who sent this, how they even got my address. I know nothing about it other than a box full of a bunch of stuff. There's actually a bunch of accessories for this as well. They're really smart to do that because they knew that I couldn't stand it. I couldn't help myself but to do a video on this because I love knife sharpeners, right? So here's what I want to do. You guys need to contact whoever, find an email for WorkSharp Outdoor Sharpeners and tell them to get with me on this YouTube. What I want them to do is I want them to give us 5 of these so we can give them away to you guys, because usually I would like to do something like that. I went back through my emails and I have no idea who sent it or anything about it. I couldn't find anything, so I don't know. So we'll take a look at it. But here's what we'll do. So comment on this video. Hopefully they'll do the right thing. I'm going to go ahead and do a video review on this so that hopefully they will do the right thing and have some free giveaways that we can do. We'll just use a randomizer and pick some comments because I messed around with it a little bit and it seems pretty good. I think it's made by the same company that does the Drill Doctor. I am familiar with that and I've had good luck with that. I know there's a lot of people that don't like that, but for small drill bits, I have one on the bench. I use it all the time. I have no problem with it. So I've got 3 knives here. I've got Mrs. W's Cutco, her big chef knife. I've got my favorite. I like the Asian style knives, my Damascus Asian knife here. And then we'll do an EDC, what are we, 12? We'll do an EDC knife, the Benchmade 940, which I'm a little bit reticent to do because I have such a beautiful edge on it from the Russian knife sharpener. But, well, it's only steel, right? Let's take a look at it. So it took me a minute to get my head around this thing and how it works. It's, of course, a corded electric sharpener, and what we have here is kind of it's a small abrasive belt. Now, in the box, I see that there's several of them here, so I'm just going to assume that we have different grits. So let's pull these out, take a look at them. It looks like there's even a stropping grit. We've got coarse, fine, just as we'd expect. These are kind of cool because they look like the ones like the professional knife makers use, these deals. And if I remember right, the abrasive, it doesn't, once you don't knock the top off. As it wears down, the abrasive, new sharp pieces come up. These are actually nice belts. I mean, these are very similar to the ones that like they were using it when we went to the Gerber factory, only little tiny ones, like your home order version of it. And so that belt, basically, we can turn it on here, it runs on this little deal. And then we have a guide system right here. So the knife pulls across this, and the fact that we've got these things that kind of spring in, they're soft, is going to give you that, is it the convex, that kind of a convex edge, which holds an edge very well. The other thing over here I see is that there's this dial. So by turning this dial, it changes, these wings are folding out or going, it's changing that angle. Because, you know, our Japanese knives are going to be sharpened at a very different angle than our EDC knives or even our American style chef knives. So that's pretty nice there. It's super quick to adjust. But that's basically it. We've got some guides right here. There are these rollers that the knife kind of pulls across. So just to demonstrate, so you start in here and then it rests on those rollers and then you pull it across like that. Yeah, I mean it looks good. Well, let's try it out. Let's start with the big chef knife, the Cutco, and we'll see how it goes. I just found this in the box, and this is really nice, actually. This is kind of like a quick start guide or a reference deal. I was just glancing at it, so I don't have to read all the instructions because I just don't have the patience for that. What it's giving me is kind of just a quick guide there, how to do it. Also, the grits of the belts are color-coded, so I can, if the numbers or such wear off of them, or I can't even see the numbers, I can just color-code these. I can see that this is the fine and the extra coarse, so that's kind of cool. Also, we've got our different types of knives here. So we've got serrated, hunting, and pocket. So you can follow this down so we can look down and see our EDC knife should be ground at the 25 degrees, which is right. hunting knives at the 25 degrees. That's an edge for durability. And over here, our fillet knives or kitchen knives, we can see here it's giving us what grit, how many strokes to do it, as well as the angle, which should be 20 degrees right there on the kitchen knives. So that's nice. I'd just probably keep it in the box and leave that in there, and that way you not have to relearn everything every time. So that's nice. All right, for the Cutco here, it says, how sharp is your blade, worthless or dull? Well, of course, I try to keep up on mine. I don't do as good as I can. I would say that somewhere in the middle. We'll say dull, right? Okay, so 20 degrees. So we would turn this to 20 degrees. I got that. I've got the medium belt that came installed with it, so we'll go with that. So the dull, they're going to tell us 4 to 8 strokes on low speed. So this is got a variable speed trigger on it with a lock on it. But if you look underneath there, there's a little red plus or minus there. So I can control, it's basically set a stop. So I'll put it on slow. There we go. Okay, so let's do it. So we're gonna go, what we're gonna do, dull, we're gonna go, how many, 4 to 8 strokes. So let's go with 4. One. Let's check it, 2. Okay, so looking for a burr. I don't feel a burr yet. Let's keep going. We'll do 2 more. Okay, there's 4 on that side. We'll do the same over here. So it's easy to hold the angle. Okay, so that is 4 and 4. Well, that's really sharp. Ooh, that's really sharp. Let's change the belt, and we'll put the fine on there. I'm actually starting to get a little excited here. This is a whole lot less fiddly than the. How do we get this thing off? We just pull it off. Okay, so which one's the fine? So this is the medium grit. Let's go with the extra fine, which is the purple. Do we want to deal with that? Yeah, we're kind of in a hurry here. You guys don't have all day to watch this, so let's just do that. Oh, I don't know how to. Oh, there we go. Okay. I wonder what keeps it from wandering off of the wheel. I should have read the instructions, but oh, that'll work right there. Okay. So let's try finishing off with the honing. For the honing, it says, let's see, we were there, so 4 to 8. We'll do 4. We'll just see how good that works. Oops. I forgot to turn that little deal. So that little deal must turn out of the way so you can get that belt off. Speed, what's the speed? Low speed, it still says, so we'll go low speed. I can feel that it's very fine. 1. One inch per second is what they said. I don't know how you calculate that, but I'm having a hard time just concentrating on what I'm doing here. I lost count. Was that 3 or 4? We'll just give it 1 more. This is a very fine belt for sure. Switch to the other side. I like that. You don't have to change anything. There's 1. 2. It's very easy to use. Anyone could do this. The guide is pretty decent. All right. Is it sharp? Let's see. It's very sharp. I got some butcher paper here. Let's see. I haven't touched it. Just sits off the machine right there. What's sharp? Wow, it's really sharp. Wow. Wow. I'm surprised by that. I thought that there'd be a wire on there that would. Does that possibly be that sharp? Yeah, it's very, very sharp. I don't know that I could do a whole lot better, if better at all, on the Russian knife sharpener than that, and this is a whole lot less fiddly. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't often get that Russian knife sharpener out because the setup is such a bummer. I mean, I wait a couple times a year and like set it up, you know, kind of on a lazy afternoon, but this is way, way easier. This is the type of thing where you could come out and pull it across 4 times, change the belt, pull it across, and have a sharp knife. That's amazing. All right, let's try it on the, I think we're going to get the same result on the Japanese knife. I don't think we need to go on and on about that, but what's more interesting to me is the EDC knife, because this is a notoriously difficult knife to sharpen. The 940 has such a strange blade to it. Okay, so we've got pocket knife. How are we going to use it? Everyday carry. Is it dull? Really? So 25 degrees it says. So let's dial that in. So 25 degrees for our EDC knife. Oh, we got to change that. I wanted to show this to you. So you pull this out, and then there's a spring there that takes the tension off of there. And that's that little honing belt. Man, that is nice. I wonder what these belts cost. Hopefully they're not too expensive. So to put that on, we just pull that up there. It's easy to change. Right there. Remember to pull this guy out. That's that guide. And speed-wise, it gives us a speed here for an EDC knife of low to medium. So let's crank that speed up a little bit. I don't know that there's any necessity to go too fast. Might as well just keep from heating the blade up. Okay, let's try it. I actually hate sharpening this knife. It's so difficult to sharpen. And this is 4. There, in case you couldn't count. Okay, we'll do 4 on this side here. Also, I'm not getting any heat in it, so that's good. I don't like to use power sharpeners because of the heat. That's that 2. And then the last one. Right there. Okay. We'll hold off. We won't check it. Let's do the method here. We'll take this guy off and put that honing on there. I'm skipping the medium fine stone, I think, and just going directly to the honing just to keep everything as brief as possible here. Okay, we got our 25 degrees, so we're good there. Last one. All right, let's see what we got here. It's got a nice, beautiful polish on it. Huh. So I've got the same butcher paper here. Oh, it's sharp. There's just no... It's very, very sharp. I mean, splitting paper sharp. I mean, look at this. I have to say, oh, why is it so dark here? Sorry about that. Is that better? It's sharp. This knife's really hard to sharpen. I don't think it even has a tip on it. Even the tip is, I've never had it this sharp before, to be honest with you, 100% honest with you. I've been kind of whinging about this knife, or this blade, because I love the durability of it, but I don't like the fact that I can't get a point on it and get slivers out, and now it's cat claw sticky sharp on the tip, and by pulling it through that machine. That's amazing. This is an awesome knife sharpener. So, I was not expecting that. I was really not expecting that. And again, this is completely an unsolicited review. I'm not paid to do this. It showed up in UPS, and I opened it up, and I'm trying it out for the first time here with you guys. It's really good. It's really good. I'm not going to use the. I'm not going to use anything. I mean, I can literally take this thing into the kitchen, plug it in. Well, I probably wouldn't want to do it there because it probably makes some dust. So I can see it's a little bit dusty from the abrasive stuff, but have it out at the shop. Man, I could sharpen all Mrs. W's knives in a fraction of the time of what I'm used to doing. That's really awesome. I can't believe it. I can't believe it works that good. Well, I don't even know what it costs, so I'll search again my email. I mean, I went through my emails and my private contacts trying to find, I searched under the name and under knife sharpener, and I couldn't find anything. Let's reach out to them and see if they'll, let's ask them. We can always ask, right? We have not because we ask not. Let's ask them if they'll do a giveaway of 5 of these. And then maybe we'll even try the accessories. It came with this big aluminum accessory I have over there that looks like it really maybe quadruples the capability of it, but I don't really know what it is or how it works, but we can put it together. But let's email them and ask them. If they do it, I'll give those out to you guys. Absolutely. That's pretty awesome knife sharpener. All right, so it's the Ken Onion. I know Ken Onion. I believe he designed, yeah, I know he designed knives for Kershaw, because I was just talking about that. Last time I went to Sweden, I bought I think 4 or 5 of his knives and gave them away as gifts to my family members over in Sweden. And they were Ken Onion designed knives from Kershaw. I knew I recognized that name. Well, that's it. Amazing. Hopefully they'll give us some. Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to click the thumbs up if you enjoy these videos. Let me know if you'd like to see the other accessories. We can do that. We can sharpen some more stuff. But man, I'd have to say this thing is a winner for sure. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video. Bonus footage. Sorry, guys, I couldn't help myself. I had to do my Damascus Japanese blade. I did this one at 18 degrees. I did the same thing. I used the medium, and then I used the that fine polishing one. Look at that. Wow, that is so sharp. This is so sharp. I would even go so far as say scary sharp, and it was so easy. I think it would even be better if you took this right here the way it is and you stropped this, or you just ran it just a couple passes down on a ceramic rod, bring those points together, it's even going to be sharper. What's nice about it is it puts a tip on it. It puts a sharp tip on the point. Isn't that a great knife? I love this knife. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to go sharpen some knives.